Hey guys, thanks for joining me today on this episode, Waiver Wire Fire. So let's jump right to it, guys. Hopefully the mic's up, mic's running good. I got some new stuff, right? New equipment, new gadgets, right? Just like the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Carson Steele is definitely the steal of the week, guys. So if you haven't picked them up for Wednesday, sorry. Big mistake. Samaji is the other running back on a dynasty team. He's already on, so I pick Carson Steele, $70. It's a lot of money. Got to spend money to make money, right? Just like with investing, right? So Carson Steele, UCLA running back, 230. I think he's like 6 foot. Decent hands. I don't know if they're going to use him in the passing game. If he does catch passes in the passing game, screens and dump offs, he's going to be the Puka Nuka of this year. I'm going to steal strategies from a couple of my other fantasy guys that I've been blessed to play with the last couple of years. In the first 2-3 weeks, you need to spend money to make money, and you need to grab these huge upside. Stock up, stock down. So stock up on Steele. He might be the Puka Nuka for this year. So you have to think about who's that guy that's gonna get some big time snap count, 50%, 60%, 70% snap count, who's gonna get targets, who just got injured in the last 2 weeks. That backup might step up. So those are definitely things that we're thinking about as we're entering week 3. Just also want to talk about a dynasty team that I have and acquisitions that I've made, trades that I've made recently. Picked up Aaron Rodgers for Brissett and a couple of round picks. Kenneth Walker was part of the Mahomes trade. Trying to shop Terry McLaurin and Sutton. Just trying to dump a couple of receivers to get younger. And I'm also probably looking for another running back. I got Cooper, Laporta, Carson Steele. I just picked them up. Demarcus Robinson picked them up in the offseason for the Rams. Now it seems like he might be receiver 1, right? Jake Ferguson I picked up on the trade. Jordan Love I already had. Jets I picked up in a trade. Trevor Lawrence and the Pat Mahomes. Braylon Allen is another guy to target if he's available. Breece Hall is not the bell cow. He's going to be sharing with Braylon Allen inside, short yardage. He has a little bit of hands too. Wisconsin and Iowa. So Wisconsin is RB University, Rondane, Johnny Taylor, and now Braylon Allen, amongst others. Iowa tight end University, Fant, Laporta, Kittle, and it goes on Hawkinson, and there's might be one more. It's got 5 Iowa tight end University, LSU receiver University, Ohio State number 2 receiver University, right? Rest of this team: Gus Edwards, Zamir Wright in a trade, the Pat Mahomes trade, Adonai Mitchell, Andre Ilyasovas, picked them up in the offseason, free agent. Mitchell, I drafted him. Keon Coleman, I drafted him. Luke McCafferty, I traded in the Pat Mahomes trade. Keenan Allen with a trade a couple years ago. Tyler Johnson, Rams, picked him up. Jalen Tolbert in a trade 2 days ago. And Dontavian Wicks in a trade a couple days ago for the Brissett draft picks. I got Jalen Tolbert, Wicks, and Aaron Rodgers in the 3rd rounder. On the taxi squad, Michael Penix got him in the 3rd round. I don't know why they let me do that. Will Shipley, running back, Philadelphia. So that's because Barkley is probably going to get injured, right? Jared Wiley for the future, tight end, Kansas City. When Kelsey retires, a couple 3rds and a 1st that I'm all going to shop really soon and just dump them. In this dynasty, we have all these draft picks, and you end up trading them away. And then you just get them back before the trade, before the draft comes. They just keep wishing, washing, and recycling picks. So that's the reason that I'm not scared to give away any of my draft picks. So that's a little bit of my sleeper team. Let's look a little bit into my fantasy on Yahoo. Jaden Daniels, Devontae Smith, Eagles, Lab McConkey, Chargers, Gibbs, Cole Kmet, DJ Moore, Chicago guys. I gotta find a way to dump them. Barkley, Jameson Williams, Jameson, right? It's a good drink, huh? Detroit receiver, he's on the rise. Keenan Allen injured, got to dump him. Elliott, Ferguson, and Ingram, 2 tight ends that are injured. Dicker, Chargers, Houston defense that I like a lot. So there goes one Yahoo team. I don't want to get into my ESPN 4 leagues. But long story long, I like to say, is we need to think about who to pick up. So that's any running backs because of injuries, receivers because of injuries. Tua got injured, so that hurts the Dolphins receivers. Mostert's injured on that team, so maybe look at rookie Jay Wright. Other guys to target: Andy Dalton and Deontay Johnson. If you could get them in a trade, Andy Dalton on a pickup because they benched Bryce Young. He's going to be way better than Bryce Young. Bryce Young is like 5'10", 170. He's like a high school quarterback for Winslow Township. So not quite there. So those are a little bit of things to think about. It's only been 6 minutes. Would like to talk about later on tonight, probably matchups. But for now, that's all I got. Thanks, guys. Fantasy Football Lab.